I was the girl everyone wanted to be around. Then I became someone I didn't recognize. I had goals. A career I built from nothing. I spent weekends with my family, taking vacations, being silly with my kids. I was the friend who showed up early, the one who planned the trips, the mom who danced in the kitchen. I was living my best life, and I knew it. Then he entered. And everything I gave away, piece by piece, until I couldn't find myself anymore. I left him so many times I lost count. I packed bags. I drove away. I told myself it was over. But I never made the choice to leave for good. Life made that choice. He was arrested. And if that never happened, I would still be with him. I remember who I was. I was the person you called when you needed to laugh. I had a laugh that filled a room. My kids knew me as the mom who made everything feel like an adventure, even grocery shopping, even a rainy Tuesday. I had a career I was proud of, goals that excited me, friends who showed up for me because I showed up for them, family vacations where I was present, fully there, not worrying, not checking my phone, not bracing for the next fight. I was happy. Not the kind of happy you have to convince yourself of, the real kind. The kind where you don't even notice it, because it's just there. It's just who you are. I didn't know how rare that was. I didn't know I should protect it. I thought happiness was permanent. I thought I was too strong to lose myself. I was wrong. He didn't take everything at once. That's not how it works. It was small things first. A comment about my friends, a question about where I was going, a look when I laughed too loud. And I told myself it was love. I told myself he cared. I told myself a secure man wouldn't be jealous, so this meant he valued me. I twisted every red flag into a love letter and handed it back to myself. So I gave a little ground, then a little more. The first time I left, I packed a bag and drove to my sister's. I stayed 3 days, and then I went back because he said all the right things, because I wanted to believe him, because leaving felt like failing. I left again, and every time I went back, I lost another piece of myself, my confidence, my boundaries, my ability to trust my own mind. I became someone who couldn't make a decision without wondering what he would think, someone who apologized for things that weren't my fault, someone who forgot what it felt like to be the girl everyone wanted to be around. I thought staying made me strong. I thought if I loved harder, he would change. But the truth is, I wasn't staying because I was strong. I was staying because I had forgotten who I was without him. I didn't know where my life started and his ended. The line was gone. And somewhere in that fog, I stopped being me. I became someone who existed only in relation to him, his girlfriend, his problem, his responsibility, his fault, never just me. When you lose yourself that completely, leaving feels like dying, so you don't leave. You just keep staying. And then life intervened. He was arrested. Just like that, he was gone. Not because I found the strength, not because I finally chose myself, because the choice was taken away from both of us. I want to tell you I felt relief. I want to tell you I walked out of that darkness and never looked back. But the truth is, I grieved. I grieved a man who was still alive. I grieved a relationship that was destroying me. I missed someone I knew I should never go back to. Because the hardest addiction to quit is a person, and even when they're gone, really gone, your mind still craves them. The rebuilding wasn't pretty. It was sitting alone in my car, not knowing where to go because everywhere reminded me of him. It was looking at my kids and wondering if they remembered the mom I used to be, the one who danced in the kitchen, the one who laughed. It was learning how to make a decision. A simple decision, without hearing his voice in my head, what to eat, where to go, who to call. It was weeks where I felt nothing, then days where I felt everything at once. I didn't choose to be free, and for a long time I didn't know what to do with freedom. But slowly, I started remembering. The girl who planned the trips, the friend who showed up early, the woman with goals. She was still there, buried, but still there. I should be grateful he was arrested. I should see it as the universe stepping in when I couldn't. And I do, partly. But the thing that still haunts me, the thing I don't say out loud, I would probably still be with him. If life hadn't intervened, if he hadn't been taken from me, I would still be there, still losing pieces, still calling it love, still disappearing one day at a time. I never chose myself. I was forced to be free. And learning to live with that, the fact that I didn't save myself, has been the hardest part of healing. I still have days where I miss him, days where I forget how bad it really was, but I don't go back. Not because I'm strong now, because there's nothing to go back to. And maybe that's the only reason I'm still standing here. So I'm asking you, not the polite version, the real one. What did staying cost you that leaving never could?